Oh,
Whoa.
man. What up, man?
I'm like, man,
Man, what's up, bro?
Hey,
How you doing?
hey, and it's Texas freeze, man.
Listen, you already know Texas ain't got no salt on the road. They just got y'all in the house.
It's
They're like, look,
slippery out there, man.
yeah, bro, it's wild.
Oh,
Good to see you, man.
you too, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, I was asking Hulvey his first 116 song, and he said he wasn't allowed to listen to Tedashii because your voice was too deep, and his family thought that it was like demonic. So,
Oh, I get that.
you know
I
what
get
I'm
Yeah,
that.
it was,
Yeah. I blame Hollywood, man. Hollywood is the one that made us believe all that what we believe about God. It's like the devil's voice is deep, God's voice is deeper. I'm like, what? What is happening? Like, why do we think that?
God can
Why do we think
only
that's
be
how?
at Morgan Freeman,
That's it.
at Morgan Freeman level. That's
Yeah.
it.
He got to
Hey,
be at that
what if
level.
we die and get to heaven? God, like, what's up, y'all? Welcome to
What's
heaven, man.
happening? Yo, man, what in the world?
Nah. What's the name? When Jesus got the water, they said they heard a scary voice, right? It was booming. It had to
Right.
be a booming voice, right? It wasn't no like.
It was a booming voice. It was a booming
Okay,
voice. What's gonna
cool.
freak you out? What's gonna freak you out is when you get to heaven and realize that the Messiah is speaking Hebrew to you, but you understand it. That's what's gonna blow your mind because he didn't speak English.
It's
He
gonna
didn't speak English.
be real freaky whenever we speak it back, and we like, hold on.
Right, and we like, yo, hold up, I can speak Hebrew now. What?
Nah, bro. Ain't no talking to heaven. We just gonna touch each other's temple, and the information gonna transfer, bro.
Right there. See, that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's
You know what
Hollywood.
I'm thinking. Bow. Just hit you with that. Hey, man, let me come here. Let me holler at you real quick. Bow.
That's
Start crying.
hilarious. That
Hey,
is hilarious.
hey, somebody asked me this. I'm curious, bro, for real. Would you rather be able to touch any book and get all the information out of any book you touched, or know what's gonna happen 5 years in the future?
I'd rather touch any book.
Same.
I don't want to know what's going to happen 5 years in the future.
Okay.
That's
I was thinking
it's
that.
too much. It's too much, man. It's too much to carry, especially if it's super specific. I'm like, I don't want to know that.
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, I'd be horrified.
What y'all think? See, somebody said touch book. Yeah, what y'all think, chat? See, I
Any
said
book.
book too, but my man G Baby on Winter Jam, he was saying he rather know because he's like, man, he said, I'll just what do you call it? I'll just know what the stocks is gonna be. I know everything about all of this particular stuff, and then I said, man, but if you know the book, you know what you ain't gonna know what to do with the stocks. He said, yeah, but I know where to put all my money in. I said, you have $100 million, but you be a dummy.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know what to do with it.
Give me the books, man.
Give me the books. Give me the books. 5 years is not a good runway.
No.
Like 10 years, 15 years, maybe 20 years, maybe, but like 5 years ain't promised to me, and that's such a short runway. I'm gonna take the books. I could just touch a book and know everything, bruh. That's insane. I want that all day.
Give me the knowledge.
I'm touching all kind of books, boy.
Bruh, look.
Books on brain science, rock science, everything.
Nope. I'm touching books on how to fix my plumbing. I'm sick of hiring people to come to my house to fix pipes that I don't know how to do. Ain't nobody how to fix a roof. I'm like, school didn't teach me that. I want that type of knowledge. I want to know what the contractor know. I want to know what the tax man know. I want to know how to do my own taxes. I'm like, man, let me.
Man, Hovey been learning how to cook. It's easy.
It's real easy, bro. Basically,
you been cooking, bro?
Bro, here's what you need to do. So, if you go.
Uh-huh. No.
You made it right there. It only takes 5 minutes.
It's crazy, man.
I'm gonna pray for your wife.
Nah,
man.
look, I cook every once in a while, but Rachel the main. Oh, thanks, Rachel, for the prop. You know what I'm saying? It worked real good.
Hey,
look at that.
It came.
It worked real good.
Hey,
But
man,
I love y'all, man, for real.
Did y'all time that?
We timed that.
Nah, bro, he ordered it for real. Yeah, go ahead, eat your food, man.
I love y'all.
Too, bro. I get with you, man. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Hey,
man, he had me excited. I was like, I like cooking.
I know. That's why I said. That's why I was
on.
telling you about that, because I said, oh, Tedashii like cooking, so he probably gonna be like, oh yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
Horrible.
So
That's
man,
hilarious.
while I got you, man, you know, what are your thoughts on the presidential election, Lil Nas X and Cat Williams, man? What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was shocked. I was shocked that people really thought DeSantis was going to win the Iowa caucus. We knew Trump was going to win it. That's crazy that they thought DeSantis was
Oh,
going
you
to win
really
it.
answering these questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right.
That's crazy. That's crazy that he thought it was going to win it. I really feel like Iowa was a litmus test that everybody was looking to, but unspoken wise. And then when Trump won it, it's like everybody shook. They're like, wait, we got to figure out what we're finna do, because they was banking on DeSantis. Cat Williams is the person who I wonder if we'll remember by July.
Dang.
I wonder if we'll remember this by July. As long as the rumor mill keeps going, maybe we will. But it's funny how Cat Williams is the news cycle that hasn't ended. Usually things happen, and within 48 hours we move on, but we still talking about it. So it makes
something else big happens.
Until something else big happens. But it's interesting to me how typically people are on to the next quickly, but with Cat, they not, because he gave you so much to think about, so much to be entertained by. So I'm like, maybe he ain't going nowhere. And then what was the other thing you said?
Lil Nas.
Oh, Lil Nas, man, I can't wait till you and him release that song y'all got. It's gonna be amazing.
Dude. This dude, man. Okay.
Yo, man, drop it in the comments. What y'all think the name of that song would be, man? What would the name of that song be, man?
Okay. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm out. Yeah.
That is all we have time for today, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. Yeah. That's all we doing, man. That's all we doing.
Besides dropping Christmas songs, what you got coming up, man?
Man, so there's been, I was so excited to see the response to the Christmas songs, man. Christmas music is always enjoyable for me, and I felt like I was taking part in something that was bigger than me, because it's a thing that everybody gets excited about. I assume everybody, but it fits a certain season and people get excited about Christmas music. So to have my music be a part of it, I'm like, man, I was really excited about that. I feel like I joined into something bigger than me. But then to see the response to the Sonics and the singing, it was beautiful. So I'm working on more records like that, singing records, and then just Dead or Alive Part 2. I'm getting that across the finish line. So
okay.
Yeah, bro.
What's up, man?
Yeah, bro.
It's amazing how you've been able to stay so consistent and grow in your craft, you know what I'm saying, year after year, because a lot of people burn out, you know what I'm saying, after so much music. You put out music for years and, so many songs, it's like you would imagine people would burn out, but you still at it.
Yeah, man. The burnout, to me, I feel like artists that want to really do music burn out when they try to live for people's perception of you. Like, I get burned out if I'm trying to figure out, what do they want from me? What am I supposed to be doing? But when I just authentically create, one step, like, you can either make songs about the light, or you can make songs about what the light shows you. And I feel like with those two premises, like, man, I can make a song for God, with God, unto God. Like, as long as I'm living with that premise, there's so much I can talk about, so much we can create. So the burnout from that perspective doesn't seem possible. And I only felt burned out when I was like, I got to make music for other people. Other people want me to do something. So, yeah,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, bro.
I just wanted to tap in, man, and just, it's no slouch. I was telling the story earlier. It's no, nothing to, kind of not remember or be grateful for, like a stone of remembrance, 116. I was telling a story about Deuce writing that in my Bible, and then just us being these ragtag group of individuals on the yard. How that became something that has sustained us for decades, which is kind of wild to me. So it's like, man, God has just been faithful in that regard for us to still be here.
Faithful, bro.
You know what
Faithful.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even to
bro.
this day. One thing I remember, and this is a story that I think, you know, is just a testament. Like people don't know. So a couple things I remember. One, I remember when I had to do an album and I was like, I don't want to just be me, even though it's my album. So it's like, man, I got to put all these people on there. You know what I'm saying? I had to put everybody on the project. I remember getting you on the album. I remember playing Sold Out for you the first time and you being like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And I felt like, shoot, we got something.
Yeah.
Then I remember the us making some like freaking Bone Thugs and Harmony song that never came out.
Never came out.
And you was spitting so fast, it was hard, the way you was spitting.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I remember, which I think people is like just a testament to like, man, putting in the work, is me and you was at Baylor University.
Yeah.
We had a show. They gave us a karaoke machine with a plug-in mic that was only, the cord was like this long.
Yeah. It was like that long. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we had to share that microphone and rap in front of all them students back and forth on the karaoke machine.
Bruh.
And
There's a thought I had. I remember because they was like, oh, it's 116 day. And I always kind of think like, yo, this is a real, like, this is a thing that we really celebrate. And so I started thinking about stuff that used to happen. And I remember being at events and always wondering like, yo, man, what is this doing? What is this going to be like in 20 years? Like, I remember thinking that for the people, like for the people who heard the gospel, it was like, in 20 years, what is this 17-year-old going to be doing with this information? And I remember praying for that, like praying for like, man, I hope in 20 years, the fruit is there. So when you reference all of that, it makes me think about those thoughts and to be sitting here in this moment now. And I'm like, man, God really is bringing fruit out of this. This is beautiful. So celebrating this day to me is like exciting because I'm recognizing the fruit that's come of it, like in a real way.
that's good,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
Man, no
Shout out
doubt,
to
bro.
everybody who tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure y'all head on over to Lecrae.store. And then, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know, look, I'll sign more stuff, you know, even today after the live. If y'all didn't tap in and get nothing signed, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'll sign it. And if anybody's in the studio, I'll have them sign it too. How about that? So love and blessings to everybody, man. Make sure you go to Lecrae.store, go cop some.